Did you know you'd have to date over 40 people every single day for 80 years? Just to have a 50 chance of meeting the one by pure luck?
That's insane. Imagine going on 40 dates a day.
It gets crazier. Popular Mechanics notes that if you randomly pick a partner out of 100 dates, the chance of them being the one is only about 1. That's like 1 in 100.
So picking blindly is like playing roulette with your heart. How do we beat those odds?
Well, obviously we need a smarter strategy than blind luck. But can math really help with something as messy as love? Stay tuned. In this chapter, we learned that random dating odds are extremely low. Mathematicians warn that the probability of finding the perfect match by chance is negligible. We've set up the problem. Pure randomness gives us terrible odds, so we need some clever math.
Ever heard of the 37th rule? It's a piece of the optimal stopping theory. Basically, if you plan to date N people, interview the first 37 and reject them all, then pick the next person who's better than everyone before.
Chuckles. So, if you expect to go on 100 dates, you say no to the first 37 automatically?
Yep. It sounds brutal, but according to Dominic Zernia's dating theory calculator covered by Popular Mechanics, using this rule bumps your chances of finding the one up to about 37.
That's a huge improvement, from 1 to 37. And if you're willing to settle for a top 10 match instead of the absolute best, the chance jumps to almost 80.
I wish I knew this when I was on Tinder. I remember going on tons of first dates and always wondering if I should hold out. Laughs. Imagine explaining to someone, "Hi, I'm following the 37th rule. Sorry."
Laughs. Right. Though in real life, it's a bit more fluid. You don't know in advance how many dates you'll get. But it gives a nice framework. You learn by dating a few, then commit once you see someone great. We explored the optimal stopping or 37's rule. The idea that you should reject the first at 37 of candidates to set a benchmark, then choose the next person who exceeds that benchmark. This strategy can boost your success rate substantially. It's a cool mathematical twist on figuring out timing in dating. Let's talk game theory. Dating feels like a game sometimes, right? One classic scenario is treating each date as a prisoner's dilemma. Do you play it safe or risk trusting?
According to a Cornell analysis of dating math, the dominant selfish strategy in a one-shot PD is to defect, which maybe explains why lots of people ditch plans after a first date. More first dates happen than second date.
Ouch, that's cold. The real dating is rarely one-off. It's iterated. We see people again or date someone new over time. In that case, the tit for that strategy shines. Start off cooperative, be nice on the first date, and then mirror your partner's vibe on subsequent dates.
So if they're sweet, you stay sweet. If they ghost or act out, you match it. That makes sense. It rewards good behavior and punishes bad behavior in relationship.
It's math. Talk for be kind and communicative, but hold someone accountable if they play games. Snickers. Ah yes, even relationships have their payoff matrices. In game theory terms, dating can resemble a repeated prisoner's dilemma. Playing nice first and then mirroring your partner's actions. Tit for tat is a winning long-term strategy. Essentially, cooperate to build trust, but watch how your partner responds. Now, what about modern dating apps? Believe it or not, there's serious math behind the scenes. Mathematicians formulated the stable marriage problem. Can you match up two sets of people so that no pair would rather ditch their match for each other?
Yep. Gale and Shapley proved that a stable set of pairings always exists for any equal-sized groups. In dating, stable means no two people would both prefer to be with each other over their assigned partner.
And that algorithm isn't just a toy. It's the basis for medical residency matches and even inspires dating apps. For example, Hinge uses a Gale. Shapley, like idea, each like or message you send is treated like a proposal in the algorithm.
Ding. So when you swipe right, you're actually participating in a giant matching algorithm.
Though, of course, real feelings are messy. The math guarantees a stable matching given people's rankings, but it can't force you to feel chemistry. So apps do their best with preference data, but even the best algorithm can't guarantee love. We discovered that the famous Gale-Shapley algorithm ensures a stable match for any group, meaning no couple can improve by swapping partners. Dating apps adapt this idea. On apps like Hinge, likes are treated as proposals in the algorithm. In short, math underpins how modern matchmaking tries to pair people.
Sometimes, though, love feels like pure chance. Consider the birthday paradox. In just 23 people, there's the 50s chance to share a birthday. In dating, we see similar small world effects.
Tell me about it. Remember my story? I almost didn't go to that conference, but I went last minute, struck up a chat with someone, and bam, we hit it off. I sometimes think if I had skipped that conference, I'd never have met Giggles exactly who I needed to.
That's like those probability puzzles. You'd never expect such a coincidence until it happens. It reminds me that beyond the formulas, being open and taking chances matter.
Exactly. Math can guide us, but it can't create chemistry. You might statistically meet the right person at 80 chance, but if you never log into that app or walk into that coffee shop, it won't happen. Laughs. The heart adds its own variables. We saw that probability offers fun parallels, like the birthday paradox. But in the end, love involves spontaneity. We mix stats with stories. There's always an element of surprise in meeting someone great.
So what have we learned? Random odds of finding the one are slim, but using math, like the 37's rule, can improve things dramatically.
We saw that playing fair and mirroring kindness can build stronger relationships. We also learned that matchmakers, from apps to Nobel, winning algorithms, use math to reduce heartbreak.
But ultimately, love isn't just an equation. It's also about those unexpected moments we can't predict. If nothing else, math reminds us that patience and strategy help, but leaving room for magic is important too.
Cheers? Exactly. Think of this as using math to tilt the odds in your favor while still keeping an open heart.
If you enjoyed decoding the love equation with us, please like, subscribe, and share. Zoe and I love making these episodes, and we'd love your support.
Share with a friend who needs some math-backed dating advice. After all, everyone could use a little better odds in love. Today, we crunched numbers and played games to see how math can influence romance. We mixed cool facts with real talk and concluded, use strategy, stay optimistic, and maybe carry a calculator. Just kidding. Thanks for listening and stay tuned for more fun explorations.